What's good, guys? What's good? It's Rob, and we are here today for a review. I'm not even gonna waste time. We're just gonna hop right into it. For this review, we are gonna be reviewing the newly released EP by the one and only Drake, Drizzy, Aubrey, who released his album EP this weekend. Dark Limo demo tapes. Dark Lane demo tapes. And if you don't already know who he is, Drake is a rapper, producer, singer, actor. He's an artist. His EP, Dark Lane Demo Tapes, is his first official project since 2018 Scorpion. I know in 2019 he released Care Package, but I think Care Package was more of a compilation of songs that were either leaked or released like untimely. And it's really been 2 years since his last project. Was it worth it? We'll see. So even though it released on Friday, I really haven't had that much time to listen to it. I heard Chicago Freestyle and When to Say When he released those back in, I want to say January, and then 2C Slide. All right, so two things before I start. I apologize way in advance if there's mad noises and stuff. I'm pretty sure my neighbor is getting the yard done, so there's all kinds of stuff going on in the background. And then another thing, y'all, anything that I'm about to say, this is just my opinion. That's it. Simple as that. You could disagree with me. If y'all feel like I say something that's crazy or bizarre, leave it in the comment section. I may say that I hate something now, and then later on it end up being my favorite song of the year or something. So it's just an opinion. We just here to have fun. So let's do it. Track one. Let's go. All right. So track one, Deep Pockets. I feel weird about this song. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I don't understand why they made the choices that they did. Like, why did they pick that beat? It sounded like they put the mic in a washing machine. Like, what was he trying to do? Whatever. He had a nice little flow, but that beat was really a turn off to me. His chorus could have been better. I don't know. I guess they wanted to start it off at like a subpar level so the rest of the EP could just take it up here. I'm hoping, but I don't feel like that was the strongest start. All right, next song is When to Say When. So When to Say When. I was trying to think about where I heard that sample from, and then I remember it was from that Jay-Z song Cry. And it had a nice vibe, it had a nice beat. I remember when I heard it back in January album, I was like, whoa. This sounds like old Drake. Drake's up to something. Because he was gone for like a period of time, and then he came back with that and Chicago Freestyle, and I was like, oh, whoa, he's working on something. Yeah, it was all right. Next song. Yo, so Chicago Freestyle, I don't even have nothing bad to say about it. I don't want to speak too soon, but I feel like that's my favorite song on the album. I was so mad when he dropped the video in January. He just dropped the video to this and When to Say When and didn't even release the song. I was so tight. I'm not gonna lie though. Giveon. So Giveon is this up and coming artist from Long Beach, California. When I first heard it, I thought Giveon was Sampha because they got like this low baritone voice. Kisses now. The way he was just like flowing with the beat and then Drake was just like rapping on top of it. I love that. Like I said, I feel like that's going back to Drake, old Drake, like October, Thank Me Later vibes. That's what I was getting from that. And Giveon, I mean, he didn't do a bunch, but he came, he did his thing, and he dipped. And this was perfect for him because he's coming up. I've been trying to tell people for a while that he was coming up. His EP streaming on all platforms. Take time. Check it out. All right, y'all. So next track, which is Not To You featuring Chris Brown. All right, so Not To You featuring Chris Brown. I'm kind of indifferent about this song. So this is one of the few songs I listened to when the EP first came out. When I first listened to it, I was like, it was boring to me. But now when I listen to it, I like it more, but I still feel like they could have done more with it. It's undeniably sexy. Like, this is one of those songs you either put on when you with the bae, or you put on, I feel, maybe like a night drive or something like that. Like, Giveon did more on his feature than Chris Brown did. That was a completely missed opportunity. Overall, it's not a terrible song. A bit underwhelming. Maybe after a few more listens, it'll grow on me. All right, guys, so 2C Slide. So 2C Slide. I don't really have much to say about 2C Slide as a song, but I will say this. So a lot of people call Drake a culture vulture. I even call him a culture vulture, but I don't think it's an insult. The reason why people call Drake a culture vulture is because Drake has a certain level of consciousness that a lot of artists don't. And I think that's what's kept him so relevant for a long time. Drake has a certain consciousness that allows him to know what's popping and when it's popping and who's popping at the moment. So he will work with Bad Bunny and or if it's, you know, the London vibes with the man them ting, or if it's, you know, like fellow Jamaicans, because I'm Jamaican. I'm just being silly, but whatever it is, like Drake, unlike a lot of artists, he has like this self-awareness to be like, okay, this is popping, so I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna go there. He does it respectably. He doesn't do it like he's appropriating and then he just kills the vibe. He does it respectably, and that's why he's such a respected artist. However, Drake also knows that he's Drake and that he's the #1 artist in the world, and that he doesn't have to try to make a hit, but he could put out a song like Tootsie Slide and y'all will eat it up. And that's exactly what he did. And I mean, he put it out at the best time because we all stuck at home and ain't got nothing better to do. He put it out with a video, and even in the video, the man's not even trying. He's wearing a hoodie. He probably closed up the hoodie in the video because he couldn't even get a haircut. He wasn't really trying. Whatever. I don't need to entertain it, though. I just don't think it's that great of a song. But I respect Drake and his hustle. Because I see you, Drake. I see you. Next song. So Desires with Future. So Desires with Future. Was it amazing? No. Was it the worst song? No. It's just kind of meh. I just gotten to a certain point with a lot of these artists that have been in the game for a while now where I'm just like, yo, what are y'all doing? Y'all got to give me more. Like this beat, anyone could have used that. I've been hearing that beat since 2013. Y'all could have put that on What a Time to Be Alive. Life is Good was great. So you thought this would have matched the same kind of energy. It just wasn't there. Time flies. Time flies, time flies, time flies. I don't think it's an amazing song, but I could totally see somebody putting that on like at a party and everybody just knowing every single word. I mean, it was alright though. I can see it being catchy, me even bumping it one day, like driving somewhere. I liked the beat. Drake was kind of boring, but the beat was alright. It sounded like elevator music. It's very meh. Track 8, Landed. Alright, so a trend I'm starting to realize with B is that it seems like a lot of these songs are just forgettable. He said that his 6th album is coming out over the summer, so why would he put all his best songs on this? Landed wasn't bad though. Again, forgettable, but not terrible. I liked his flow. I liked how he was kind of switching it up, but the same recipe. Next song. So D4L featuring Future and Young Thug. And it actually feels like Future and Young Thug featuring Drake. He let them do their thing. I like this song. It was tough. Make you feel like you want to fight somebody. Like you trying to, like I don't know what I was hearing, like some Chinese gongs or something. I don't know, but they all did their thing. And I do appreciate how Drake kind of like let them start the song, and then he kind of came in and everyone kind of took their turns. That was dope. I wouldn't be surprised if this song showed up on somebody else's project at some point, whether if it shows up on like Future's mixtape or something. The next track is Pain 1993 with Playboy Cardi. Drake, I know you, Drake. I know when you're trying and when you're not trying. You don't seem like you're trying, Drake. You don't seem like you're trying. The highlight of this song is just Cardi's part. Yeah, so I think it was across the board that everyone collectively just hated Playboy Cardi's part. Well, I'm gonna set my unpopular vote because I actually just didn't even think it was that bad. I was never really a huge Playboy Cardi fan up until Die Lit, which was a great album. But again, that's just my opinion. I'm also not with the whole new wave of a lot of these artists and quote unquote mumble rappers. I don't pay much attention to them. And at one point, Playboy Cardi was one of them as well. So are y'all really surprised that the song wasn't that good? It just seemed like all efforts were abandoned on this song. And maybe I missed something, but what does Pain 1993 mean? If y'all know what that means, please leave it in the chat because I need to be informed. Losses.
I've been writing for a few months.
A funky beat, I don't know. I somewhat kind of wish that was the song. If there's one person that could like use some kind of like funky 80s beat or something and turn it into a tune, it's Drake. Losses wasn't bad. And then the beat, it switched up. It switched up into that gut wrenching, that slow bass, heavy hitting vibe. I'm being dumb, but you know who that was? That was Aubrey. Cause you see, Drake is hard and Drake is tough. And see, Drake knew that people was calling him soft, so Drake switched up. You know, he puts a little bit of Aubrey on every single one of his albums. He's Drake now, but there's a little bit of Aubrey. Just listen for it on every single one of his albums. From Florida with Love. From Florida with Love. Very derivative, as a lot of the other songs. It sounds like Drake was having fun on this, though. I guess that's what matters. You know, as long as he's having fun, we got to deal with subpar music. I'm just being honest, Drake. One part that did get me though was he said Weezy played something for him and Kobe on the bus. I don't know if he means Kobe Bryant, but if he does, rest up, Mamba. Next. Yeah, so the song Demons, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think I should be the one revealing that because I never really got with that vibe, that London Mandem ting kind of vibe with that drill beat. Nah, I don't know. I never really vibed with it that much. I never really bopped with Pop Smoke like that. But I'm pretty sure that drill beat, like, in this song is where his producers was getting their sound from. Final song, War. And basically the same thing with War. It has that similar kind of drill beat as Demons. I've never really vibed with it that well, but it sounds like Drake knows what he's doing pretty well on this song. I don't think it's a terrible song, but maybe I'm not the person you should be asking. But he was saying something like, Manwen PC, Manwen PC, BPTT. Manwen PC, Manwen PC, Manwen PC, Manwen PC, Manwen PC. What y'all doing to Drake? He been hanging out in London too long. What are y'all doing to him out there? All right, guys, so that was Dark Lane demo tapes. Drake. To be honest, it was kind of disappointing. In totality, I feel like a lot of the songs were really forgettable. Maybe that was his intention because he's supposed to be putting an album out. If I were him and I knew that I was dropping an album in a few months, I wouldn't put my best music out. So, not making an excuse for him, but I'm just acknowledging that it wasn't amazing. However, there were some hits on there. I feel like Chicago Freestyle was pretty good. Not to You because of its potential. I just feel like Chris Brown was a missed opportunity. D4L was tough, and so was Losses. I will say this, though. With all of us being stuck in quarantine, including Drake, a lot of artists right now are going through like creative rebirths. So that could mean something potentially well for his album that's coming up. Drake's Ghostwriters, Drake could be whipping up his next masterpiece as we speak. Nonetheless, I'm sure his next album will do well anyways. But guys, that is all she wrote. I told y'all what I thought my best songs were on this EP, but who knows, I could have missed something. If you thought I missed something, let me know. Actually, tell me what you think is the best song on this EP. And also, please always remember to like and subscribe, which would help me a lot. Since I'm new here, you would help me out. Please, guys. God bless, and I will see y'all next time.